Hi, welcome to your meditation. My name is Jenny Kontos, and I was asked this week, what are mala beads and what are they used for? So I thought I'd take the opportunity to welcome you to a meditation using mala beads. And so this necklace was actually made by my dear friend. Her name's Jennifer Cook, and her jewelry brand is called Drea James. And she got this for me actually, or she made this for me during a time that she actually had no idea I was going through some pretty wild stuff. And what this mala means to me is it brings me a lot of strength, and it also helps me remember that where I came from and where I've gotten to today, just by looking at this and where I was in life at that moment compared to where I am now. And so as I've been using it in my meditation, it has brought forth so much power, and it's brought forth just like a memorable piece to have to keep encouraging me to keep moving forward. Uh, when I found out that I was pregnant back in September, I was freaking out, like freaking out, man. And it was not a planned pregnancy. And my husband and I were not ready to have children yet, but someday we do want to have kids. We're kind of tied up with this little monster right now. Um, but it was one of those moments where I completely thought fear, or allowed fear rather, to take over and to control me and to rule me. So I was really scared. I knew that I wanted to be a mom one day, but I also didn't feel like I had it in me to be a mother right now. And I also felt like I didn't deserve really to be a mother right now, because there's so many things in life that I wanted to accomplish and wanted to do before bringing a child onto the planet. And during my time of pregnancy, it was like each day I would get a little bit more comfortable maybe with the fact of becoming a mom, and started to get a little bit excited, but also still being extremely terrified about, motherhood and life changes and what that brings. And so mine was a child, and unfortunately we miscarried. But I also use that experience as proof that one, I can be a mother, and two, to not let fear decide what your fate is going to be. And I'm actually wearing this shirt right now. It's from Nicole Paloma Design. It says, "Never let your fear decide your fate." And so for me, it was a miscarriage and a pregnancy. And for you, it might be losing a job, or maybe starting to create a new job, or maybe it's leaving a relationship or starting a new relationship, or there's so many things. Insert whatever into the space, and then anything new might bring us fear. So a lot of us, I know, might talk ourselves out of doing something because of fear. We might not accomplish those goals because we keep telling ourselves that we are our past, or because we have done XYZ in the past, we don't deserve to do this in the future. So what this meditation is going to bring to light, I hope, is to not let fear decide your fate, number one, but also number two, to recognize the abundance in every single moment that we're given, even in the moments that are maybe inopportune or maybe not expected. So the mantra that we'll be using with our mala beads today, and if you don't have mala beads, that's totally fine. You can use your fingers. Each time that we say the mantra, you can just switch finger, thumb to a different finger pad, or you can just sit and listen and just repeat over and over and over. So know that you don't have to have mala beads to do this meditation. I was just asked to show an example of how mala beads would work for meditation. So go ahead and find a comfortable seat. Frank found his comfortable seat. So go ahead and find a comfortable seat. And if you have mala beads, go ahead and go grab them, and then click pause and come right back. Don't forget, after this meditation, if you liked it, please click the like button, and leave me some comments, some questions in the comment section, and I'll be happy to answer any of your questions. So yeah, let's go ahead and get started. So the mantra that we'll be using today is Shreem, and Shreem literally translates into seed. So hopefully we'll be planting the seed of abundance in our meditation and in our life. But also, just so we know, mantra means vehicle. So man means man or mind, and tra means vehicle. And what this is going to do is hopefully take us out of our prefrontal thoughts of the forward thinking, of the fear thinking, of the stress thinking, and bring us into our place of right now. And actually, studies show that 70 to 90% of doctor's visits these days are all because of stress. And stress is rooted in not being okay with the right now. So I find this particular meditation to be really helpful for me, especially if I'm in fear and thinking too far forward in the future. And believe me, I'm a planner, I'm an entrepreneur, I'm a goal setter. So I do get very fixated and influenced by my future. But this particular meditation brings me back to grounding myself in the right now. So find a comfortable seat. You can sit up on a pillow. I'm sitting up on a bolster today. You can, again, use mala beads if you want to. You absolutely don't have to if you don't want to. So we'll actually start. So there's a bottom bead, or there's two bottom beads on mine, a bottom bead here, and I'm going to start directly to the left of that bead. And just hold my beads in my hand this way, and I'll just use my thumb to move my fingers up the beads as I say the mantra to myself. Today I'll be saying it out loud for you to listen, but just to kind of create a rhythm and using my thumb to move the beads each time I say the mantra Shreem. Shreem also is the mantra for the goddess Lakshmi, who is the goddess of abundance, prosperity, and wealth. If you're into Hindu deities, if not, just completely disregard what I just said. Okay, so close your eyes. And if you have your beads, I like to do them in my right hand. If you don't have your beads, just rest your hands wherever they feel most comfortable. And just take a moment to just get settled into your seat. And I always like to become aware of the noises that are around me, because it is affirmation to me that things around me are still going to be going forward and the world is still going to be spinning. And it helps me ground into knowing that I can't control the things that are happening around me. But as I work out the muscle of my mind, it helps me recognize that I can control what goes on within me, or at least make choice around what is happening within me and how I respond to those things. And maybe there's something in your life that you may have a fear around, and know that fear is valid, but also on the other side of fear is growth, is strength. And we all deserve to step outside of our comfort zones to accomplish those goals, and especially try and reach for those goals in our life or dreams. And then as you acknowledge that fear, say to yourself, I am enough. I am enough. I am worthy. I am worthy. I choose to see abundance in all things. I choose to see abundance in all things. And so make your thumb to your first bead on your mala beads and just say the word Shreem. And you can say the word to yourself, or you can say it out loud. And then move your thumb to the second bead, Shreem. Move thumb to third beat, Shreem, and continue. Shreem, 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 Shreem. Stop the mantra. And you may still feel the mantra vibrating inside of you, or at least the mind creating that pattern and that rhythm. I am enough. I am worthy. I choose to see abundance in all things. I am enough. I am worthy. I choose to see abundance in all things. I am enough. I am worthy. I choose to see abundance in all things. Either bring your hands together in front of your heart, or bring your mala beads in both hands and bring your hands together in front of your heart space. Bow your forehead to your fingertips, taking a moment to feel the benevolent qualities of this meditation. It was my honor to teach you. Namaste.